maybe I'm just a little high and depressed, but does casual sex really exist? Like, we've all had sex. Well, because we haven't all had sex, but a lot of us have had sex. And it's weird. It's weird because apparently for many years of my life, I'd been having what some would call intimate sex, unknowingly, even when it would have been deemed as semi-casual. And it wasn't until just recently that I actually had what I would call casual sex. I would define it as casual sex because it had about as much impact on me as going to the movies. It wasn't bad sex. Had fun, I guess. But it was just an activity. It's an interesting concept for my brain to mull over personally. And so I just think about it and couldn't quote you a source, but it seems to be a pretty well-established scientific fact that there's some impact that sex has on the brain. Something to do with chemicals and replicating the feelings of love. Apparently there's entire relationships that are based off of sex and thrive purely off of the sexual energy between two people. Enough so that it seems to be a really regular thing to account for that in your issues with your partner and such. You know, got all these jealousy issues, people, and insecurities surrounding sex and power dynamics surrounding sex and sexual encounters, and yet we constantly tell ourselves that it's just sex, super casual, no big deal. But from everything that I can see, it seems like a really big fucking deal to a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. And I don't have any real answers on it. Yeah. But can it be just casual? Is it a possibility? I guess so. Hope so. Should we be focusing on that? Is that the primary focus of our awakening as human beings, is being able to casually engage with more people? Is it the opposite? Should we be working on developing our intimacy? Focusing on being able to intimately engage with more people? I don't know. I know for me personally, I don't get the same sort of release and positive benefit from sex if the intimacy is not there. I think that, though, is person to person, so I'm told. But casual fucking sex, man. Everyone seems to be having it. Are we? Or are we all just deluding ourselves into thinking that sex is just sex, while it slowly eats away at us, and then we don't have sex? So we slowly resent ourselves and withdraw into isolated bubbles of self-reclusion. Is that okay? Is that a bad thing? Who's to say? I'm not to say. I don't have the answers. But I think about it. And now you're gonna think about it too.